Chapter 3, Mishnah 10. The Mishnah discusses another law unrelated to Yibum that potentially involves two brothers married to two sisters. If two men betrothed two women who are not related to each other, that is, each man betrothed one of them, and at the time they entered the chuppah to complete their marriage, they accidentally switched this one's wife for that one's wife, and that one's wife for this one's wife, and each cohabited with the wrong woman, the law is that these people are each liable to a chatas offering for having cohabited with a married woman. If the men were brothers, they are all liable to another chatas offering for cohabiting with a brother's wife. And if the women were sisters, they are all liable to a third chatas offering for cohabiting with a wife and her sister, that is, while being married to her sister. And if the women were nidos, they are all liable to a fourth chatas offering for cohabiting with the nida. The Mishnah teaches further laws regarding to this case. Before the women return to their true husbands, we separate them for 3 months, in case they are pregnant from the men with whom they mistakenly cohabited. If they are, the child is a mamzer, who may not marry Jews of proper lineage. Once 3 months have passed, we can tell whether the women are pregnant. If the women were young girls who are not yet capable of having children, we return them to their husbands immediately. Before the daughter of a Kohen gets married, she is allowed to eat terumah. If she marries someone who is not a Kohen, she is not allowed to eat terumah. See Mishnah chapter 9, Mishnah 6. If, however, her husband dies and she has no children with him, the general law is that she returns to her previous status and is again allowed to eat terumah, unless she somehow became disqualified from the kahuna. The Mishnah now teaches that adultery, even when done intentionally, disqualifies a woman from the kahuna. If the women were daughters of Kohanim, they became disqualified from eating terumah, even if their husbands die without their having a child. Since they cohabited with someone who is an erva to them, even though it was accidental, they become disqualified from eating terumah.